This video is designed to explain how to play simple strategy for video poker with jacks or better at the Doubledown Casino. The difference between simple strategy and optimum strategy is so slight that it does not matter. There are a number of things you must determine if you should watch this video. First, if you want to improve as a video poker player at the Doubledown Casino. If you want to improve, the second question you have to answer is if you were dealt the following hand in jacks or better, what would you do? If you got a 4 of clubs, a 5 of clubs, a 6 of clubs, a 7 of spades, and a 7 of hearts, would you either keep 3 cards for a straight flush, keep 4 cards for a straight, or keep the low pair? In jacks or better at the Doubledown Casino, the correct answer is keep the low pair. The reason for that will be discussed later in this video. The next issue is why would you save the low pair? The final issue is if you want to become a better player of video poker at the Doubledown Casino, are you willing to do the work that is necessary to become a skilled video poker player? Video poker is a game of skill and luck. As Samuel Goldwyn said, the harder I work, the luckier I become. For copyright reasons, I will be using cards and not a depiction of a video poker machine. The way the game goes is you are dealt 5 cards. You can then discard any or all of them that you do not want to keep. You click on the hold for the cards you want to keep and then press the deal button. Each card you did not click the hold on will be replaced by another card, and if you have a hand that is on the pay table, you will be paid. If not, you will go on to the next hand. I will soon be talking about a bunch of mumbo jumbo. The mumbo jumbo will only be there to explain how a chart that I will be referencing came about. The important thing is the chart. Whether the chart came from divine revelation, somebody's drug trip, or the works of a mathematician, to play simple strategy at video poker, you will only need to know the chart and not where it came from. Playing simple strategy at video poker at the Doubledown Casino, game of jacks or better, the Doubledown Casino will still have an edge of about 98%. That means that for every dollar you bet, you will get, on average, 98 cents back. Video poker is based on a 52-card deck of cards. That is derived by multiplying 52 times 51 times 50 times 49 times 48 and dividing that by 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. The odds in video poker are exactly the same as if you dealt the hands in poker. The way the Doubledown Casino controls how much a video poker machine pays out is by adjusting the pay tables. In probability, there is a concept called expected value. What the expected value is, you take the probability of you winning and multiplying it by what you win and subtracting from that what you lose. If you lose, times the probability of you losing. By knowing the pay table and that the cards are dealt as if there was a 52-card deck of cards, the expected value for each hand can be calculated. By ranking the hands by their expected values, a chart can be developed. Using the chart, you can determine which hands you should keep as opposed to keeping other hands. The one you should keep is the one with the highest expected value. This is the chart, and this is how you answer the question of what do you do with a 4 of clubs, 5 of clubs, 6 of clubs, 7 of hearts, and 7 of spades. The question is, do you go for the straight flush, do you go for the straight, or do you keep the 2 sevens? Well, the 3-card straight flush would be number 17. The 4-card straight would be number 16, and the low pair of the sevens would be number 15. Therefore, the answer to the question is you would keep the low pair because it's higher than these two. This is the jacks or better pre-chart. If something is underlined in red, it equals a hand that's payable on the pay table. For purposes of this, with the upcoming chart, A equals ace, 2 equals 2, 3 equals 3, 4 equals 4, 5 equals 5, 6 equals 6, 7 equals 7, 8 equals 8, 9 equals 9, 10 equals T, Jack equals J, Queen equals Q, King equals K. A high card is a Jack or better. A low card is a 10 or less. A straight hand is written in green. A flush is written in red. A straight flush is written in blue. And an of a kind is written in black. A gap equals one or more card between two cards that could be a straight. X equals a card in a range of cards. For example, 2x6. X could be 3, 4, or 5. X equals, or 2x's equals 2 cards in a range of cards. For example, 2xx6. The first X could be a 3, 4, or 5, and the second X is one of the two that are not included in that. Jacks or better chart. The way the chart works is if you have a choice between two hands, you should select the hand that's higher up on the chart. Okay, the first thing is the royal flush. That's underlined, that's on the pay table, so you always keep a royal flush. Then second on that is a straight flush. That's underlined, you always keep that. Third is 4 of a kind. That's underlined, you always keep that. Next is a full house, then a flush, then 3 of a kind, a straight, a 4-card straight flush. That again is not a winner. Then 2 pairs, and then finally 1 pair of jacks or better. And coming up is the post chart, and so I divided it up at this part. For memorization parts, all you have to remember is if you got a winner, keep it, except for a 4-card royal flush and a 4-card straight flush. Then getting down to the next level, if you have 3 cards to a royal flush, keep that. 4 cards to a flush, or 2 or fewer high cards. And moving on, we then at number 14 is 4 cards to a straight of the 10 Jack, Queen, King, then a low pair, then a 4 card straight, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 9, 10 Jack, Queen, no gaps, then a 3 card straight flush, which would be 3, 4, 5 to 9, 10 Jack, no gaps, or 8x Jack to 9x Queen with 1 gap, or 8x Queen to 9x King with 2 gaps. Then the next would be a Jack and Queen of the same suit, then a Jack, Queen, King, Ace not of the same suit, then a King, Jack, an Ace, Jack, a King, Queen, an Ace, Queen, or an Ace, King of the same suit, a 3 card potential straight flush, which would be a 7x Jack, and then a 9 Jack, Queen, King not of the same suit, also 10 Jack, Queen, Ace not of the same suit, or 10 Jack, King, Ace not of the same suit, or 10 Queen, King, Ace not of the same suit. Then a 3 card straight flush with a low ace and 2 unknown cards that would be 5 or less. Then a 2, 3, 4 or a 2x5 to a 7xt with 1 gap, an 8x Queen to a 9x King with 2 gaps and 1 high card. Then a Jack, Queen, King of different suits, or a Queen, Jack of different suits, then a 10 and a Jack of the same suit. Then there'd be 2 high cards, such as an Ace and a Jack, an Ace and a Queen, or an Ace and a King, and a King and a 10 of the same suit. Then 1 high card, which would be a Jack, Queen, King, or Ace. Then a straight flush, which would be a 2x6 to a 6x10, which would have 2 gaps in it. In any other hand, you would redeal all 5 cards. Now, this is the post chart for the chart. If you look at numbers 1 to 11, in that region, all you have to worry about is hands that are winners already, except for if you have 4 out of 5 cards for a straight flush. That's the only cards that are in the area from 1 to 11. Then in 12 to 15, there's 3 card royal flush, a 4 card regular flush with 2 high cards, or a 10 Jack, Queen, and King. Then in the area of 16 to 31, there are 2 or 3 cards to a straight flush, 3 or 4 cards to a straight, and all high cards. So if you just break it into those 3 groups and you know what you're looking for, it'll be a lot easier. At the Doubledown Casino, you can bet at 4 levels. The following chart indicates how to manage your money at the Doubledown Casino. You should always bet 5 coins. If you get yourself 25 Facebook friends for the Doubledown Casino, you should be able to play video poker forever at the Doubledown Casino without having to buy any coins ever. Your bankroll for jacks or better and double-double bonus at the Doubledown Casino is, if your chip total is between 100 and 250,000, you should bet $100 per coin, but you should bet 5 coins, so that'd be 500 coins. If your chip total is between 250,000 and 2,500,000, you should bet 1,000 per coin, but you should bet 5 coins, so that's 5,000. If you've got between 2,500,000 and 25 million chips, you should bet $10,000 per coin, and 5 coins, or 50,000 per hand. If you have more than 25 million chips, you should bet 100,000 per coin and 5 coins, so that's 500,000 per coin. If this video has been of any use to you, I would ask you to click on the ad that accompanies it. If you would like to move up in the world, I am selling a video that deals with video poker at real casinos. It is yet another video poker DVD. It's for sale at eBay at the cost of $7.99 with free shipping. If the material in this video was new to you, this video will likely pay for itself in 2 hours in a casino. You can copy the